Dr. Cella here, and we're here on Super Bowl Sunday. And I get asked about this quite often, but there are two things that my clients have done to create the fastest possible turnaround. And everybody's looking for the quick fix. And we could all say there is no quick fix, but there's the best chance of a quick fix. I'm going to give you the two things my clients do to get the quickest fix possible. All right, so take a breath. Here we go. And you've heard me say number one before in countless videos, but I'm going to reinforce it. Number one, they get all the 200-pounders off their offensive line. They stop playing a bunch of 200-pound kids. Now, if you play a kid that's 210, are you going to be okay? As long as he can move like your 180-pound kids, you should be okay. But the thing is, you're done playing the kids that are 230, 240, 250, 280. You're done. The number one key in transformation of all these clients that are on my testimonial page that won big, that had massive turnarounds, was they got lean up front. They got lean up front, and they didn't care about anybody's feelings. They were like, we want guys that can run. We want skilled players on the offensive line. That was the number one key to the turnaround, was they got lean up front. So they stopped playing 200-pound guys. And listen, I'm going to reinforce it again. If you play a guy that's 205 and he can run real fast, okay, whatever. But the days are over of you playing guys that, like when I was in school, 6'3", 270. Okay, no. Now, I was a pretty good football player, but I couldn't play in this. That's what you got to be willing to do. Do you have the balls to do it? I don't know. How bad do you want it? So they got lean up front. They got really lean up front. They're not afraid to play a 150-pound tackle. They got lean up front. That fixes coaches. I don't know how many freaking videos I got to make to tell you how freaking vital that is. Getting lean up front. Playing guys that are 150, 160, 170, 180, 190 up front is freaking huge to your success in the triple option offense. It is huge. It's not a theory. It's not an ideology. It's what my clients did to turn around quickly. They created fast turnarounds. And the quick fix, that is the number one thing they did. It's the biggest commonality. I've evaluated all my testimonials. I had conversations with all my clients after the season. That's what they did. That's number one. Number two, they played an obedient quarterback. They played a quarterback that was obedient. Because when you do run triple option, he needs to put the ball in the right person's hands. And yeah, it takes a lot of full speed reps to get him there. But you also got to have a human that's accurate with the ball, with the dive, keep, and pitch. But the other thing too is you got to be able to call the triple option when they blood stun you. Because otherwise there's no reason to run triple option football. Look, there's no reason to run it. If you've watched Air Force the last couple of years, they only want to run mid-triple if they can get the ball pitched. Because if they can't get the ball pitched, they know there's better stuff to run. So a lot of it's on you and calling at the right time. And look, you might play teams that all they do all game is put number one in the dive and run number two to the pitch. And then the area between 1 and 2 opens like the Red Sea for you to run the down. And anything else you choose to do between number 1 and number 2, you could run the down 30 times in a game, like Paul Johnson did against Mississippi State 10 years ago. So, look, those are the two biggest things. You got to get lean up front, really lean up front, like 150, 160, 170 up front. And number 2, you got to play an obedient quarterback. Don't worry about his feet. Just make sure he's not fat. But you got to play somebody obedient. They're going to put the ball in the right person's hands, but a lot of their obedience comes down to you. You don't want to call mid-triple unless they blood stunt, which is 1 on the dive, 2 on the quarterback. or I don't care, whatever. They could put 2 guys on the dive. That happens in the mid-triple era. But at the same time, if number 2's running to the pitch, you ain't calling mid-triple. That's foolish. So those are the 2 keys to a quick fix. You want a quick fix, a lot of it is who you choose to put where. If I had to pick a third thing, it's you got to spend your time at practice running plays. I'm going to add it. What the heck? I'm going to add it. This is my videos anyway. Okay. So there's the third. Spend your practice time running plays. Stop with the stupid drills. Stop with the isolation. Stop putting practice in your assistant coach's hands. Stop. Man up. If you're the head coach, you're coaching 80 to 95% of the offense. Or if you have a coordinator that does it, the coordinator's probably listening to this video anyway. He's got to be doing 80 to 95% of the coaching. Because I'm telling you right now, I've done this in 45 states, coaches. If you can get one assistant coach that has any passion to do things the right way the first time, you're winning. Because usually that doesn't even happen. So don't put the program in 4 or 5 assistant coaches' hands. Put it in your hands. Run plays. Go bullets. If you don't know how to run Paul Johnson's bullets drill, I got plenty of videos on this site that you can just look at it. But look, in all reality, if you want to win big, you got to become a client, because I teach people how to do this the right way the first time. So give me a call, become a client, and we'll get this thing to the next level. Talk soon.